Hello, everybody. It's Gloria from Gigi the Crochet Queen. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you, Dr. Katrina, for your continued membership and for all of my new subscribers. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And for my returning subscribers, thank you for returning. So I am just coming on so I can do this giveaway. I only had 3 people that left a comment. So I put the 3 names in here. Just shake them around and I will pick one and let you know what the comment was. Jeez. All right, here it is. Who is it? Oh, let me. Jeanette of DIY Creations. Congratulations, you won my giveaway. And thank you for your continued support. This is the box with some of that you can see what's on the top. And there's other stuff on the bottom. So please send me your address. My email, Gigi the Crochet Queen at gmail.com. And I will put it in the mail for you. Hey, Gloria, how are you today? Thank you for joining me. What are you up to? I've been trying to clean this area out. I got most of the stuff off the floor. I had to make room in the garage for so much stuff. I had so many whips that I had going on. So I had to really make a bin for that. Let me read what Jeanette says. The response for the giveaway was what was your favorite pattern that I did? So she says, my favorite is the Easy Flower Pretty Yarns. Thanks for sharing. So Jeanette is the winner. So Jeanette, contact me in the next, let me see, Monday, by Monday. Today's Friday. Yeah. Contact me by Monday. Little Light, oh my. Hello, how are you today? Thank you for joining me. Gloria says, nothing much, ate lunch and deciding to finish up this last row of ruffles. Oh, congrats. One last row. See, you can do it. I'm working, why I started working on anything else. I did I finished the cardigan, but I decided who was it? AC Crochet had a pattern with a zipper. So I just watched her. I've seen other tutorials adding zippers to crochet things, but I just looked at hers and I said, well, I think I'm going to put a zipper in it. So it was too short because I really want the zipper to separate. So it was too short. So now I'm adding more rows so I can use the whole zipper and it'll separate. So I'm excited. But while I was doing that, I'm also doing another one of those French tops. And and as I was cleaning out this area, I found a doll's body in the head and it looked a little crazy. So I said, well, let me see now that I've been doing more facial things on dolls, see if I can make it a little cuter. So I did. And if you haven't done a thumbs up, please give me a thumbs up. I appreciate it. So I went ahead last night, said, okay, let me put a face to this doll. And it's not stuffed quite. And I'm definitely not going to take the stuffing out. So I'm just going to see if I can get it more stuffing in it so it's stiffer because it's really cushy right now. As I said, these are my learning dolls. This is when I first started doing dolls. So, and I looked at that head. I was like, "Ooh, girl, mm, let's see what you can do to make this look better." So that's what I decided to do last night. So the cardigan got pushed to the side, and the fringe top got pushed to the side, and so I was working on the facial features. It turned out she looks a lot better than she did when I pulled her out of the bag. But I definitely have to put some more stuffing in it. But the body is already completed. So I'm like, how am I going to do this? I'm just going to use that, the stick that comes in the stuffing. I'm going to use that to just keep trying to stuff it down more to get it a little firmer. Let me see. Hi, Gigi. I'm well. How are you? I'm doing okay. Gloria said, I love your cardigan. Thank you so much. I would love to know what advice you would give to an experienced crocheter on how to market when you aren't comfortable getting in front of the camera. Oh, you don't have to be in front of the camera. You can do tutorials where you don't have to be in front of the camera. I I am on Whatnot, and I mean, I'm not selling a whole lot of stuff, but I sell a few items. A lot of people are on Etsy. Etsy, mm, you know, yeah. The Whatnot I like better because you can add things to your bin on Whatnot, but you don't have to pay until it sells. But on Etsy, every item that you um, list, you pay. And then I think it's every 4 months that you pay for it. But you don't have to be in front of the camera. You can do videos with just your camera showing off what it is. You don't have to be in front of the camera. Camera doesn't bother me. My first time, I thought I was going to pass out. I can hear my heartbeat. After did it the first time, I was okay. I ran out of yarn for my cousin's baby blanket for her baby. She'll bring more yarn Sunday. Okay. So you are doing some things. That's good. You are getting stronger. I'm happy for you. But what are the ways that you can sell? But if the camera thing, you don't have to be on camera. You can always be off camera. You can do recordings and then just show what you can do. A recorded show of your items and just show the items and list the price and put it out there. There's a lot of people that probably for a long time that probably haven't been on camera. No, I'm trying to get comfortable with creating tutorials. I have an Etsy shop, but it isn't doing as well as I'd hope. No, it not. They promote, and just like Shopify, they promote, oh, you can sell on Shopify. Oh, I did. Listen, I've been through, I think, every platform there is to try to sell. And for crocheting, since it's a saturated area, there are millions of us. And one of the downside is that a lot of people crochet just to gift. And then you have the ones that crochet and they set their prices really low. So if your price is higher than that person, then they always want to go to that other person. Then they want Walmart prices, yada, 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 all of that. So you just have to find your customers and find your audience. It's work. And I have yet to have a real big following of people that are buying my things. So I just do my Whatnot sales on Fridays and hope for the best. But I left Etsy after I saw them with that alligator Alcatraz merch, and it just disturbed me. I'm down here in South Florida, and I didn't think that was cute at all. I think that was absolutely disgusting. So I just left. It wasn't like I was someone that had somebody buying my stuff constantly, so it didn't hurt me to leave. So that's where I am. And you can always and do Facebook and you let me see, Facebook, Instagram. Um, I post stuff on TikTok, but I don't I post stuff everywhere, but I really when it comes to actually selling, I just put it all on Whatnot. You're so welcome. Let me see. I was motivated by you and DOY to go live, and I wasn't even nervous my first time. I was very That's because you'd already been on other people's lives, so you were already comfortable. Got to get that comfort in. And just be yourself. Don't that's the thing. Don't pretend to be anybody but you. And Gloria is herself. This Gloria is herself. So once you just step in there, just go out. Because once they see you, they relate to you more and they see you however you do. And I'm still hoping I get to my 10,000 subscribers before I retire, but doesn't look like I'm going to get there because I'm 2,500 short right now, something like that. But that's my goal. That's been my goal since I started this. I wanted to at least get to 10,000 before I retired, but hopefully next year I'll be retired because I am tired. But that's it. But you can always, if you have any other questions, I am here. Let me see. Hey, Shatika, how are you today? Thank you for joining me. Thank you for the thumbs up. I wonder if it's due to age. I'm 51 and I see that a lot of the younger crocheters seem to do well. I don't like TikTok, LL. No. I don't think it has anything to do with, there's a lot of older crocheters that do really well. What's her name? I can't even remember her name. Something grandma. She does really well. I don't know if she does well if you're talking about selling products. Nah, I don't know. I don't know how she does. I don't know what she does with her products. I just know she does a lot of tutorials on yarn. But your age, don't ever think your age has anything to do with it. It's finding your audience. Yeah, finding your audience and finding your what's the word I'm looking for? Customers. Nothing to do with age. Listen, you're 51, honey. If I could go back them 13 years, I am 64 and been on YouTube for 6 years. Let me see. 5 years? I can't even remember. YouTube will tell me. I can't remember. I think it's 5 years. I'm trying to remember, when did I go on YouTube? I think it's been 5 years. I did my first post March, I think it was March 6th, but I can't remember the year. Honey, there's a lot of stuff I can't remember, but that's all right. Long as I'm here, that's the important thing. But yeah, just YouTube is easy. Just be yourself. That's my thing. Be yourself. Don't I've done this, that, and the other. I've done a whole bunch of stuff on YouTube, but I have to get to a point where I'm comfortable. This is all I'm going to do and ride like that. I try to do more shorts now. My shorts get a lot more views than any of my long content. I forgot what I posted. Oh, the fringe top. I think I probably already got to 2K. The first day it was already at like 1,800. And it's just a fringe top. And that's the thing, you have to I don't know what you crochet or what you like to crochet. Like I crochet everything. I like to crochet. So I have never found my quote unquote crochet niche. Like Some people only do dolls, some people only do hats, some people only do clothing, whatever. I like to tap into everything because I like to learn. I this is all I'm always learning something new. Just like this is going to be my first time. I've done purses with zippers, but I've never done an actual worn item with a zipper. And I've been crocheting since I was 18. And I only got better crocheting when YouTube came around. I knew nothing about YouTube till my friend, and I was telling her, "Oh, I wonder how to do this." And she's like, "Go on YouTube." I was like, "What is YouTube?" And from then on, and I started going live because of Jeanette, DOY Creations, and Little John's Yarn, Alicia. So they were like the people that I watched all of the time when I first went on YouTube. And I watched, what's her name? Bag a Day Crystal. Crystal has, if you don't know her, Crystal has patterns for probably everything you can probably think of. And I watched a lot of her videos. I like the first time I made a top from someone on YouTube. It was one of her videos, but I learned to crochet from reading patterns because that's all I had back then. Way back then, there was no YouTube, so if I didn't understand a pattern, oh well, it just never got done. And I have books that are so old that I used to buy all kinds of books because I was determined I'm going to learn how to do this. But I'm grateful for YouTube because I've learned so much, so much. But there's so many YouTubers out there. This is an open market. Jump in, honey. That's all I got to say. Jump in. Hey, Brianna, how are you today? Thank you for joining me. And hope you get a thumbs up. It says, wow, I hear this all the time. Find your audience. Yep. But I'm not sure what that means technically or how to do it. Basically, like me, I've been on here. Some people, when I say audience, it's people that gravitate to you. You're going to have people that like you. You're going to have people that don't like you. That's just the world. That's the way the world is. And you just go on there. If you want to do a tutorial, if you just want to show your work, just do that. People will come. There's Lucy looks, let's see, looky sees or whatever. I can't even think what the thing is. People always they go from place to place to place to place, and then they'll like, oh, I like that. I like the way she talks. I like her voice. Me, I'm very particular about people's voices. I'm sure there's people that can't stand to hear me talk, but I watch a lot of videos, and if it's if it's your, and I can fast forward through all that, and I can turn it down low. You don't have to hear my voice. You can just read the comments if you want. But they will come to you. The audience will come to you. If it's something that they're interested in, they will come to you. And you may start slow. It might take you a while. But hey, we all started on this journey at, I think when I started my live, I had 22 subscribers. I had no clue who any of them were. And I went from 22 to 7,500. So it'll come. They come. This is like radio, television. You watch a show, you don't like it, you don't watch it again. That audience, you are the audience for that show. And if you don't like it, you don't watch it again. But it all come. I love to crochet hats, bags, accessories. I found Little John's Yarn very recently. Oh, did you? Yeah, she has like 200,000 subscribers, something like that. I love to crochet hats, bags, accessories, home decor. I like the satisfaction of completing projects fast. Oh, see, I'm glad. I have no. The fast is not my friend because I go from thing to thing to thing to thing. So If I sit and finish a hat, that's good for me. Looky loser. Thank you. Let me see. If you build it, they will come. That's right, Brianna. Hey, EJ's daughter. Haven't seen you in a month of Sundays. How are you today? Thank you for joining me. Hi, Gigi and all. I'm going to get back to posting videos next year. Okay. Yes. See, I've seen a lot of people take breaks from YouTube. I don't necessarily take breaks. I just change what I want to do. And I was talking to my friend Brianna's aunt, and I am a what's the word? I love crime shows, real crime shows, not that fake stuff. I love crime shows. And she's like, "Oh, you should just do a night, just watch crime shows. Just make that your night." I was like, "How am I gonna do that?" She's like, "Just watch the show and then talk about it during the commercials." So I did that last Friday. That was my first one. I'm waiting for I ordered a T-shirt that says "Crochet and Crime" shows on it, but it has yet to come. And what is her name? No, Patty. Patty and I were on. Some other people like just came on, but they didn't stay. Um, but she and I watched Dateline, and when the commercials came on, we discussed it. It was fabulous because that's my jam. When I sit and crochet, I usually watch a crime show or a documentary. That's what I do. So I started doing that. So if you are a crime girl like me, I will be on tonight at 9 o'clock watching Dateline. And I realized because I used to watch Dateline, I record Dateline and 2020, and they both came on Fridays. And I was like, why isn't 2020 on? And then Wednesday 2020 was on. I was like, did they change their nights? And I didn't know. But anyway, I'll be watching Dateline tonight. Yes, that's my thing. So I used to do like a lunch break. Um, I would do my lunch break. I would do half because I get an hour for lunch, and I would do a half an hour for lunch, a half an hour lunch break live, and then that was getting to be too much, and then life changed. So my YouTube channel has gone through an evolution of things. Some people do the same thing all the time. I've never been that person. I used to do Saturday nights. Now that I'm doing Friday nights, I'm not going to be doing Saturday nights. And I do these lunch breaks like this now. But when I go back to work, that might change too. So, but the ones that want to see me, they come to see me. Let me see. True crime and crochets. Yes. Yes. Yeah, I'm mad I missed it because Bianca was graduate. Oh, that's right. Did I see that? I think I did see that. Congratulations to her. Wait a minute. Aren't they twins? Is she the twin? Girl, let me see. I love that idea. Love crime shows and wine. Yeah. I had my popcorn, my drink, my water, my crochet item, and television on. It was a good night. I felt quite accomplished because someone was there because my daughter, she's at work, so I'm talking to myself. I'm yelling at the television. So that was cool. Oh, okay. All right. She graduated early. Okay. I was like, wait a minute, they went to school at the same time. What happened? What happened? Well, congratulations. Whew, glad I'm over school. I'm just trying to get myself educated on retiring. Got to watch a true crime replay this weekend after my Survivor finale podcast. Oh, somebody did a podcast on that? It got interrupted. So I said, I'm going to have to, I already knew who was going to win, like, duh, but I didn't see like their last challenge and all that stuff. And I knew the guy would be eliminated because the girls, the way the girls are going to leave him to take that money. I've watched Survivor for way too many years, and I can pretty much figure out when they whittle down to the last few who's going to win. There are so many podcasts, LL. We just watched next day, especially because the winner is out. Yeah, yeah. The and I love what's the other one? Amazing Race. I love Amazing Race because I love to see them go to all these different countries. They only did Africa once, and after that, they were like, "We ain't doing that no more." I was like, "Come on!" And before, like when they had lots and lots of money, they would have several flights, and you just whoever got on, and if you last, you got on your flight. Now they make sure everybody gets on the same flight, or it might be two flights, not five or six flights. But the one time because I actually wanted to apply for Amazing Race, but I didn't like who's going to do this craziness with me. So I really never had anybody that was going to do the craziness with me. But when I saw them having to eat, I think they had to eat something gross, and I was like, I don't think that's for me. And then when I saw them having to like jump off of a very, very tall building, I can't remember where it was. I was like, no, I don't want to do that at all. Keep it. Let me see. Whole jury was leaked. Oh wow. Pretty sure of all the girls, bottom three because of the leaked big logo signatures. Oh, okay. Oh yeah. You don't like The Amazing Race? I love The Amazing Race. Why isn't it not for you? They do some of the craziest stuff though. But if they win $1 million. And I love they one of the finales has come to Florida. It was at the Bonnet House in Fort Lauderdale. And this last one they went to New York. Yeah, I think they went to New York. And they had finals, I think, in California. I love the end because if you're on the race, you have to keep track of the countries that you were in, their flags, monies, everything related to the country because that's going to be the end, and you have to figure out those crazy puzzles or whatever they have you doing at the end. But I love The Amazing Race. I don't know why, girl. I love going to see. Sometimes they go places that I've been, and so it's like, oh, okay, I don't remember that. When they went to the Moulin Rouge, I was like, okay, I remember that. I remember that because that's when I realized I needed glasses. But anywho, all right, I'm gonna get off of here. Hopefully, Jeanette will watch this and know that she has won and gets in touch with me by Monday. Otherwise, there's two other names in here. So thank you all for joining me. I hope that I answered your questions. I will be on tonight at 9 o'clock watching Dateline. And at 7:30 tonight, I will be on what's the place? Whatnot. I'm doing a sale. Well, these are there too, but these are just 6-month-old booties. But the sale is really for all of these keychains that I made. Whole thing of keychains. So that is what I'll be doing at 7:30 tonight. And then to get ready for my lovely, lovely crime show. Let me see. I don't like the heights or running. I can't read maps. That's when you have to learn to read maps. It's very important, even though everybody's got their little navigation on their phones and in their cars. I need to learn to read a map. All right. Everybody have a good rest of your day. Thank you all for joining me. And everybody stay safe. Keep crocheting. Bye bye.